Coach Victor, I can't hit my word count. Please help me out. Then this video is for you. Stick to the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you how to hit your word count and surpass it. Okay? Alright, so if you're tuning in for the very first time, come on, hit on the red subscribe button. Turn on post notification because you don't want to miss out on content like this. I talk about finance tips, writing tips, and how to make money online. So if this is what you want, then consider subscribing. Alright? Alright, this video we're going to talk about how to hit your word count as a writer. This is something many people find difficult to do. That is why this video is for you. After this video, you'll not just hit your word count, but you'll be consistent. Alright, how to hit your word count. Pay attention to this. Alright, number 1, set writing goals. The first thing on my list is what? Set writing goals. I will show you an example on how to do this. Alright, you tell yourself that I will write 500 to 1000 words a day. Let's start from there. Maybe you're a newbie, you're just starting out, and you said you're going to write 500 to 1000 words per day. Make sure you stick to that. How can you stick to that? By doing, first of all, you can start a writing sprint with someone, a friend of yours that is also a writer, or you set your writing alarms on your phone to remind you, because human beings forget a lot and we have a lot of things that bothers us. So set your alarm, a friend that you will be accountable to. Set a target or a goal. Set a goal or you set a target. Both of them meant the same thing. Alright, now this is what you do. You can tell yourself, I want to write 1000 words per day. You need to be specific, and you need to make sure that you have somebody that you can give account for, that can be accountable to for you. Do you get somebody that can watch and make sure that you stick to it? You can get a coach or a mentor or even a friend that is a writer friend. Both of you can hop on a writing sprint together. You can even set your alarm so that you could get a lot of when you're supposed to go and write. Yes, when you're supposed to go and write, even if you had a stressful day, once that alarm comes, my dear, you have to stop what you're doing. I'm going to throw in one chapter. Yeah, throw in one chapter. You can start with 500 chapters, 500 words a day. As a newbie and intermediate, you can do 1 to 2k words per day. What you're doing is you're actually increasing your capacity. You're actually building your capacity for the war ahead, because you don't know what is going to happen. Yeah. Alright, so set goals for yourself that you can easily hit. Do you get? Let's say you want to write a 300k word story and you know you're to level up so that you can meet up. Do you get? First of all, you have to set a goal. Do you get? Set a target that this is what you want, this is what you're gonna do every day, and try to do it by having a friend, an accountability partner, by having a mentor can easily keep an eye on you, by also hopping on or bouncing on writing sprints can also help you increase your speed when you're writing. Set a timer. You can also set a timer on your phone. You can start with 30 minutes. By the time you set a timer for 30 minutes, you check how many minutes you can write. Let's say 30 minutes. In 30 minutes you can write like 1k word. Maybe when you're starting out, you might be able to write 500 words in 30 minutes, but as you grow, you find out that you can even write 1k words in 30 minutes. Currently I can write 2k words in 1 hour. Yeah, then 1k words in 30 minutes with my timer on. Once it hits 30 minutes, I've already gotten to 1k words. So that's how fast I am now. Do you get? So I can hit my word count, but it did not start like that. It was a process. Do you get? I had to go through the process. Alright, tip number 2. Now this is what I mean by an example of a good writing goal. You can tell yourself, I write 1500 words every Monday to Friday. Set aside 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for writing on those days. You can pick any time that is convenient for you, depending on when you finish your daily activities. Then you can write 4500 words. if you write 1000 words every Monday to Friday, that is, you now sum it up for a week. How many words will you be getting? Do you get? Then you can now rest on Sunday, then resume. You can rest on Saturday and Sunday, use it to do your normal choice, then resume on Monday to Fridays. Make sure that you continued with that flow the previous week. All right, then you can use Sunday to rest and edit your work. Do you get? You can do your editing on Sundays, and that is it. The number two thing you need to do is plan, plan, plan. The second thing you need to do is plan, plan, plan. All right, you're going to make sure that you're planning yourself out, because life happens and you don't want it to happen to you when you have a word count to hit. Do you right? Do you get? Plan yourself, know what to do, get your ideas, check in those ideas, and review your goals, review your progress. Do you get? Review your progress and make sure that you plan for obstacles, plan for the bad days. Yeah, you have to make sure that you plan for those bad days. Those days you feel like writing, you can even write more. Let's say you plan on writing for 1k words, you normally write 1k words every day. The days you feel like the energy is there, the adrenaline is pumping, you can write 2k words for that day. Tossed your planning for the other days. Anything can happen. You can fall sick. Anything can happen. You might not want to have the urge to write. That's why you have to plan yourself, and that is why chapter by chapter outline is very good. If you have the strength or the understanding on how to plot your chapters, your outline chapter by chapter, good to you. It will really help you, so that once you just come for the day, you just go to your chapter outline, be like, okay, chapter 17, this is what I'm going to write in chapter 17. You just go there and you start writing. You don't need to start thinking much, because you already have it drafted out. Do you get? It all boils down to planning. All right, tip number 3 on my list, let me check my notepad. Number 3 on my list is tips, tricks, and tools. Tip, tricks, and tools. Write on paper, time yourself, fake it till you make it, and yeah, those are the things I wrote down. I said write on paper. If you feel like writing on your phone is going to distract you, you could incorporate this tip. Write on your notepad first, or maybe if you feel writing on your phone could distract you, you could write on your laptop. You could type on your laptop. That's another thing you can improvise. Type on your laptop so that you don't get distracted with WhatsApp and Discord and Facebook and TikTok especially. So please write on your laptop, or you get a notepad to write, a notepad specifically for your stories. Then when you want to transfer them to your file, to your phone or your laptop, you can now use the voice typing technique by reading it out, and it will be writing on your phone or on your laptop. I think a laptop has that feature, something like that. Then another thing again, you can time yourself. I've said this, set a timer when you want to hit your word count. You just set a timer so you can start looking at that. Do you get? You can also use some tools, like I think there's a tool, if I remember those tools, I'll put them on the screen. They can also help you. Grammarly can also help you too. Make sure that you're not just for errors while you're writing so fast. Grammarly can be at the background correcting your errors when it's being incorporated as your keyboard on your phone. Do you get? So that is it. Then another thing again you should note about, I wanted to chip in this thing. When it's as if you don't get the urge to write, when it's as if writer's block is about to set in, just stop writing. This is the advice I'm giving to you. When it's as if today is not just a good day, your writing is not really there yet, you had a very bad day, just don't write for that day. Do you get? Instead of you to ruin your story, don't write for that day. Instead, try to see a movie, try to see a friend, talk to a friend, try to just go out, take some air, get him some fresh air. This is another thing that can also help you overcome writer's block. Do you get? When it's as if you're not writing, don't force yourself to write. When it's as if the ideas are not coming, don't force yourself to write. Just leave it and do something that will just distract your mind and put your mind elsewhere, so that you could get some time of reflection for yourself. Do you get? so you could get some time of reflection for yourself and bounce back to writing. Do you get? So all these tips can actually help you hit your word count. And if you're still having it difficult to hit your word count, then probably you have to go back and rewatch this video, because I talked about so many things that can actually help you to hit your word count. And if you're experiencing writer's block, just like I said, you need to make sure that you see a mentor that will actually put you through. You can talk to me on WhatsApp. I'll put my number on the screen so we can get to see how we can make your author's dream come through and make your story matter. Alright, so if you got value from this video, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on my videos. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye. What do you want me to do next? Someone said writing a werewolf story, so watch out for that. How to write a werewolf story. See you. And vampire story, I think I'm going to add that.